Voters can cast ballots for some local races and congressional runoffs. This includes DeKalb County CEO, Clayton County Sheriff, and the U.S. Congressional District 3. So this runoff election is for races where no candidate got more than 50% of the vote during that May 21st primary. We have everything you need to know. We have it all painted out for you. Just head to 11alive.com/elections. Well, one of the biggest races to watch tomorrow, this is the matchup between Mike Dugan and Brian Jack. This is in the 3rd Congressional District's Republican runoff.
Investigative reporter Zach Merchant with the 11 Alive political team joining us now to break down this race, which has a lot of eyes, especially around the country and here as well.
It absolutely does. It's one of the biggest runoffs that we will be watching tomorrow. And we actually got a chance to sit down with both of the candidates for 11 Alive's Sunday morning politics show, The Georgia Vote. And as we head into tomorrow's election, we wanted to make sure you got to see a piece of each of those interviews. What sets you apart from your opponent, and why should voters choose you over him?
Well, I'm privileged to have received 47% of the vote in the first round, and nearly doubling my opponent. I think he got about 22 or 23%, and that's an affirmation of our district's response to my message. I had a very positive message throughout this campaign. I'm proud of it. And I also think as it relates to experience, you know, working by President Trump's side for the last 8 years has been a very unique experience, and one that's afforded me a chance to see how he transformed the country, and one that gave me a chance to do it myself for those 4 years working at the White House. I worked with President Trump to secure the border. I worked alongside him to ensure we passed the largest tax cuts in American history, and I worked with him to appoint and confirm conservative judges.
Why should someone vote for you over your opponent?
I'm a much better opponent. Nah, I'm biased on that too. This is what I was talking about a second ago. It comes down to you got to have a level of leadership that's representing you in the district. The leadership that I have learned from early childhood, that was refined during my 20 years plus in the Army, in a variety of situations. The leadership that I had in the senior role within construction industry afterwards, and the leadership that my peers honestly gave me as the majority leader of the Georgia Senate.
And that was Brian Jack, who you heard from first, and then Mike Dugan, who you heard from second. They're both running to replace current Republican Congressman Drew Ferguson, who is retiring from Congress. If you want to see the full interviews, look for this story on our website at 11alive.com.